going to do a basic breakdown of a 1911. This is a Para Expert, but pretty consistent through the whole range of 1911s. There's obviously some differences with sights and safeties and things like that, but this is the basic idea behind breaking them down. Obviously safety, make sure of your weapon and it being unloaded rather. First step is to push this little spring right here down, turn the retaining ring, and this will easily be removed. Next, we hammer back, we slide the action to line up with the catch in the pin release, the arch, not the catch itself. There's an arch for the pin release, and then you just push, remove that pin. Splits down. Take and spin this retaining ring over to the opposite side so that it can be removed. Just pull this off. That's it. She's broken down. Put it back together. It's all in reverse. Really don't do much other than use my Q-tips for cleaning and gun solvent and get all the powder cleaned up. It takes 15-20 minutes after you've run it. 300-400 rounds through it. And then gun oil, I'll put a drop of gun oil in key locations along the slides. But then we slide, just like you said, in reverse. Slide that back in. Put that on. It's at a 45-degree angle on there. There's a groove that it slides in. Flip her over to the other side. Retainer, it's got an arch to it. That arch goes on top of the barrel, in and on top of the barrel, and it just sets down and it doesn't really touch the barrel. There's a groove that it rides in. Then we take and reinstall the grip end of the weapon. Before, I should mention that there's a little flapper in here. Make sure that's forward, pointed toward the barrel end, not the handle end. This little flapper right here. It just kind of pivots and it's got to be forward in order for the pin to go through it. So flip that forward, upside down, slide this on. Then I flip the gun over so that that pin that we just adjusted falls. And then what I'll do is I'll line the barrel up, or that flapper pin up with the hole in the side of the receiver here. And by flipping this over, you can then push the barrel back. There's a little catch. If you're upside down, you'll see that there's a catch under here that you need to push in order to get this to go on. By going up like this, you don't need to worry about that. And then you line up receiver remover with just in front of the safety pin catch here, so it's lined up like it was when we took it apart. Look through the hole, and you'll see the pin in there. This slides right through that pin. And then we're down to our last install, and that's to install spring. Typical of a 45 is maybe 2.5 inches of spring still sticks out. Put your cap on top. Be sure that this is spun over to the side. Push down in. I do make a tool for this. I don't ever use it. Don't really need to. I've never found that I needed to. So let's spin that around. Snaps into place. Check everything that you went through. And you're done.